All right, buckle up, data dynamos and tech titans. The news cycle is moving faster than ever, and you need to stay ahead of the curve. Welcome back to Qualcomm Pulse, where we break down the innovations that are shaping our world. Today, we've got a lineup that will blow your circuits. We're diving deep into the very foundations of autonomous driving, uncovering the latest in secure communication, and even peeking into the future of computing power. Get ready for insights that are as powerful as they are game-changing. You do not want to miss this. Let's get into it. First up, we're talking about the heavy lifters of the road, autonomous trucks. We've got a massive upgrade happening that's all about putting more brains and brawn into these giants. Think enhanced safety, supercharged reliability, and a leap forward in how these vehicles operate. This isn't just an incremental change, it's a fundamental enhancement to the systems that will define the future of logistics. Get ready to hear about the chip-level advancements making this possible. Next, we're shifting gears to a different kind of connection, the one that keeps our digital lives private and secure. In an age where data is everything, understanding how our communications are protected is paramount. We're exploring the latest developments in end-to-end encryption and the robust privacy controls that are becoming essential. This is about empowering you with the knowledge of how your messages and calls stay safe, shielded from prying eyes, and in your control. It's a critical look at the technology safeguarding our conversations. Then, we're putting on our analyst hats to dissect the financial pulse of a major player in the semiconductor industry. We're diving into a detailed stock analysis, looking at the outlook and the strategic shifts that could impact its trajectory. What does the future hold for this tech giant? We'll break down the signals, the potential, and what it all means for the market. It's a deep dive into the numbers and the strategies shaping the business landscape. And finally, we're taking a look at the intrinsic value of a company that's at the forefront of innovation. We'll be exploring financial models and forecasts to understand what this tech powerhouse is truly worth. This is about understanding the long-term potential, the underlying value, and how analysts are assessing its position in the market. It's a fascinating look at how we measure the worth of the companies driving our future forward. Stick around because you're going to want to know all about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Autonomous trucking gets a power-up. This is a significant development in the self-driving truck industry, directly impacting the core computing systems that ensure safety and operational efficiency. Kodiak Robotics, a leader in AI-powered autonomous vehicle technology, has announced a major integration of NXP semiconductors, advanced automotive processors, and in-vehicle networking interfaces into its autonomous truck systems. This collaboration is set to dramatically enhance the performance, robustness, and overall reliability of Kodiak's self-driving technology. At the heart of this upgrade is the integration of NXP's S32G3 vehicle network processor, S32K3 microcontroller, VR5510 multi-channel high-voltage power management integrated circuit, PMIC, and the PF53. These cutting-edge NXP solutions are incorporated into Kodiak's custom-designed actuation control engine, ACE. The ACE is a critical component, serving as the independent brain that manages the truck's physical actions, such as steering and braking, separate from the main autonomous driving system. This architecture is designed with safety as the paramount concern, allowing the Kodiak driver, the company's AI system, to execute a safe fallback maneuver and bring the vehicle to a controlled stop if any critical component in either the self-driving stack or the truck's base platform experiences a failure. Beyond actuation, NXP's solutions are also enabling crucial vehicle performance monitoring functions. The Kodiak driver performs a rigorous, 10 times per second evaluation of over 1,000 safety-critical processes and components, encompassing both the autonomous software and the underlying hardware of the truck. This constant vigilance, supported by NXP's processors, ensures that any anomalies are detected and addressed instantaneously. Furthermore, these NXP solutions are powering essential safety features, including the complex on-vehicle power management systems, which are vital for the stable and continuous operation of sophisticated autonomous systems. The strategic addition of NXP's automotive-grade solutions is designed to bolster the Kodiak, drivers' reliability and robustness by significantly improving the system's self-diagnostic capabilities. This, in turn, allows Kodiak to enhance vehicle uptime, a critical factor for commercial fleet operations. Kodiak also anticipates that the broad range of vehicle interfaces offered by NXP's solutions will provide a flexible and cost-effective pathway to adapt the Kodiak driver technology to a wider array of vehicle platforms in the future, accelerating their deployment. Don Burnett, the founder and CEO of Kodiak, emphasized the company's unwavering commitment to safety, stating, "Safety is the foundation of everything we do at Kodiak, and a responsibility we have taken seriously since day one." Driverless trucks require powerful and reliable safety-critical computing platforms which meet our rigorous safety standards. He further elaborated that by integrating NXP's automotive solutions, Kodiak is efficiently positioned to incorporate the highest classifications of automotive safety into its autonomous system at scale. Robert Morin, GM and VP of Automotive Processors at NXP, echoed this sentiment, highlighting that autonomous driving systems demand an uncompromising level of safety and reliability. He affirmed that NXP's ISO 26262 compliant S32 compute solutions are engineered to meet this demanding rigor, delivering the real-time performance and functional integrity necessary to help companies like Kodiak confidently bring advanced autonomous capabilities to market. NXP's processors are designed to provide deterministic, real-time performance, which is crucial for the precision control required for steering, braking, throttle, and power management in autonomous vehicles. These solutions are compliant with ISO 26262's highest safety integrity level, ASILD, which signifies an exceptionally low failure rate, fewer than 10 failures in 1 billion hours of operation. This high level of safety assurance is instrumental in Kodiak's mission to develop a scalable, safety-critical computing platform for driverless trucks. Indeed, with NXP's high reliability processing at its core, Kodiak has already achieved a significant milestone: the deployment of the first publicly announced customer-owned and operated driverless semi-trucks, successfully delivering freight autonomously on real-world routes. This integration is generating significant buzz, with industry observers noting the critical role of robust hardware in achieving scalable and safe autonomous trucking operations. Analysts point to this partnership as a key indicator of the increasing sophistication and reliability requirements for the autonomous vehicle sector. This partnership is a major leap forward for autonomous trucking technology. Coming up next, we're diving into the world of secure digital communication and the essential privacy controls that keep us safe online. WhatsApp's commitment to privacy and encryption. This highlights the ongoing importance of secure messaging platforms and the advanced features they offer to protect user data. In today's digitally interconnected world, the privacy and security of our communications are paramount. WhatsApp, a ubiquitous messaging platform, continues to emphasize its commitment to protecting user data through robust, end-to-end encryption and comprehensive privacy controls. This dedication ensures that personal conversations, whether text messages, voice calls, or video calls, remain private and inaccessible to third parties, including WhatsApp itself. The platform's core messaging and calling features are designed to be free for users worldwide, fostering global connectivity without imposing financial barriers. This accessibility is complemented by a rich set of communication tools, including group messaging capabilities that make it easy for users to stay connected with multiple people simultaneously. To enhance the expressiveness and engagement of conversations, WhatsApp offers a wide array of stickers, voice notes, and GIFs, allowing users to communicate in more dynamic and personalized ways. WhatsApp's layered approach to security is a cornerstone of its user experience. The end-to-end encryption ensures that only the sender and the intended recipient can read or listen to what is sent. This means that even in the event of a data breach or unauthorized access to servers, the content of messages remains encrypted and unintelligible. Beyond encryption, the platform provides users with granular privacy controls, allowing individuals to manage who can see their profile information, last seen status, and read receipts. Furthermore, WhatsApp facilitates easy sharing of photos, videos, and voice notes through its status feature, enabling users to share moments and updates with their contacts in a way that balances expression with privacy. The platform also offers features designed to keep users informed about topics they care about and provides a channel for getting help with any issues they might encounter, streamlining user support. The commitment to privacy extends to the very architecture of the service, ensuring that data is handled responsibly and with the user's best interests in mind. This focus on security and privacy not only builds trust with its vast user base, but also sets a standard for how digital communication platforms should operate in an era of increasing data privacy concerns. The continuous development and implementation of these features underscore WhatsApp's mission to provide a safe, reliable, and private communication experience for billions of people globally. User reaction to WhatsApp's privacy features generally reflects a high degree of satisfaction and trust, with many praising the platform for its commitment to security. Social media discussions often highlight the peace of mind that end-to-end encryption provides, particularly in contrast to less secure communication methods. Analysts frequently cite WhatsApp's strong encryption as a key factor in its sustained growth and market dominance, noting that it differentiates the service in a competitive landscape. WhatsApp's dedication to privacy is a critical aspect of modern digital communication. Now, let's shift our focus to the financial health and future outlook of a major player in the semiconductor industry. Analyzing the financial pulse of NXP semiconductors. This provides a deep dive into the valuation methodologies used for tech stocks and the factors influencing their market worth. Understanding the intrinsic value of a publicly traded company is a cornerstone of informed investing. For NXP Semiconductors NV, Nasdaq, NXBI, a significant entity in the semiconductor industry, assessing its financial health involves sophisticated valuation techniques. One of the most widely used methods is the discounted cash flow, DCF model, which estimates a company's value based on the present value of its projected future cash flows. While the concept might seem complex, the underlying principle is straightforward. A dollar received in the future is worth less than a dollar today due to the time value of money and risk. This analysis aims to provide a clear perspective on NXP's potential worth by applying this model. The DCF model typically employs a multi-stage approach to project cash flows. For NXP, a two-stage model is utilized. The first stage involves projecting cash flows over a defined period, often 10 years, with an assumed growth rate that gradually moderates over time. When analyst estimates are unavailable historical free cash flow, FCF, data is used as a basis, with assumptions made about slowing growth rates to reflect real-world business dynamics. The second stage, known as the terminal value, accounts for all cash flows beyond the initial projection period. This is calculated using a conservative perpetual growth rate, typically tied to long-term economic indicators like GDP growth and discounted back to the present value. In this specific analysis, future cash flows beyond the initial 10 years are discounted using a conservative growth rate, capped at the 5-year average of the 10-year government bond yield, 3.1%, and a cost of equity of 10%. The calculation involves discounting these future cash flows back to their present value, using the company's cost of equity as the discount rate. The total equity value is the sum of the present value of the projected cash flows and the present value of the terminal value. Based on these projections, and a cost of equity of 10%, derived from a levered beta of 1.688, falling within a reasonable range for a stable business, the estimated total equity value for NXP Semiconductors is approximately $54 billion. When this value is divided by the total number of outstanding shares, the calculated intrinsic value per share is found to be around fair value when compared to its current trading price of $237. However, it is crucial to remember that DCF models are estimations and rely heavily on the accuracy of input assumptions, such as cash flow projections and discount rates. Factors like industry cyclicality, future capital expenditures, and shifts in market dynamics can significantly impact a company's actual performance and valuation. Therefore, this DCF valuation serves as one data point among many for potential investors. Market reaction to NXP's financial outlook often varies, with analysts focusing on growth drivers like automotive and IoT markets, while also considering potential headwinds from global supply chain dynamics or economic slowdowns. Community discussions frequently revolve around the stock's performance relative to its peers and the broader semiconductor industry trends. Valuing a company like NXP involves complex financial modeling and careful consideration of future potential. Our next segment takes us into the core technology powering autonomous vehicles, exploring how specific hardware integrations are enhancing safety and reliability. The intrinsic value of innovation, NXP semiconductors. This delves into financial valuation techniques, specifically the discounted cash flow model, to assess a company's underlying worth. Determining the true value of a company is a complex process, and the discounted cash flow, DCF model, offers a robust framework for estimating a company's intrinsic worth. This method is built on the fundamental principle that a company's value is the sum of all the cash it is expected to generate in the future, discounted back to its present-day value. While sophisticated, the DCF model is accessible when broken down into its core components, allowing for a clearer understanding of a company's financial projections and potential. For NXP Semiconductors NV, Nasdaq, NXPI, a key player in the semiconductor market, the DCF analysis begins with forecasting future cash flows. Typically, a two-stage model is employed. The first stage involves projecting cash flows over an initial period, often 10 years. During this phase, growth rates are estimated, starting higher and gradually decreasing to reflect the natural life cycle of business growth and market maturation. When precise analyst forecasts are not readily available, historical free cash flow, FCF, trends are used as a baseline. Assumptions are made to moderate the growth rate, acknowledging that rapid expansion tends to slow over time. The second stage of the DCF model addresses the terminal value, which captures all cash flows generated by the company beyond the initial projection period. This is calculated using a perpetual growth rate, which is conservatively set to not exceed the long-term economic growth rate of a country's GDP. This terminal value is then discounted back to its present value. In NXP's case, the 5-year average of the 10-year government bond yield, 3.1%, is used as the assumed future growth rate, and a cost of equity of 10% is applied as the discount rate. The present value of these future cash flows, both from the initial period and the terminal value, is summed to arrive at the total equity value. Following this methodology, the present value of NXP's projected 10-year cash flows is estimated at $27 billion. The terminal value, after discounting, also amounts to approximately $27 billion. Consequently, the total equity value is calculated to be around $54 billion. When this total equity value is divided by the number of outstanding shares, NXP Semiconductors appears to be trading at approximately its fair value, with a current share price of $237. It is vital to recognize that this valuation is an approximation and is highly sensitive to the input assumptions, particularly the discount rate and the accuracy of cash flow forecasts. Factors such as the cyclical nature of the semiconductor industry, future capital requirements, and unforeseen market shifts can influence the company's actual performance. For instance, changes in the cost of equity or risk-free rates can significantly alter the valuation outcome. The cost of equity used in this calculation, 10%, is based on a levered beta of 1.688, which suggests moderate volatility relative to the market and falls within a typical range for stable businesses. Investor sentiment towards NXP often reflects a balance between its strong position in automotive and industrial markets and broader macroeconomic factors affecting the tech sector. Analysts frequently highlight the importance of NXP's product roadmap and its ability to navigate supply chain challenges as key determinants of future valuation. Understanding a company's intrinsic value is key to evaluating its long-term investment potential. Now, let's circle back to the cutting edge of autonomous vehicle technology and an exciting partnership that's pushing the boundaries of what's possible on the road. And that's a wrap on today's Essential Tech Updates. We saw how Kodiak Robotics is revolutionizing autonomous trucking with NXP chips, explored WhatsApp's commitment to user privacy through advanced encryption, analyzed the financial outlook and intrinsic value of NXP semiconductors, and dove into the valuation models that shape our understanding of tech giants. Stay informed, stay connected, and stay ahead of the curve with Qualcomm Pulse. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more cutting-edge insights, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Follow us on our social channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.